Students, today we are going to discuss Max NCRT lesson number 3 or trip to Bhopal. Now children, tell me what is trip? Yes, trip means we can say picnic or tour. So here one school is organizing a trip. Where? To Bhopal. So all the children are very much excited like you all are. Okay, when our school also organizing a picnic, so these children are also very much excited. So let's begin with the chapter. So our chapter, a trip to Bhopal. Today Sugandha is very excited. All the children of her school are going on a trip to Bhopal with their teachers, Miss Meenakshi and Mr. Rakesh. These both are teachers are talking about the number of buses needed. Okay, whenever we are planning for the trip, so first we will think how many buses are needed. Okay, so like this way they are also talking. Miss Meenakshi teacher, we will need 4 buses. Mr. Rakesh sir, I think we need at least 5. So he's telling I think we need at least 5 buses. So Miss Meenakshi teacher, each bus has 50 seats. So one bus has how many seats? 50 seats. Mr. Rakesh sir, let us see how many children are going. So first of all, we will count the children. How many children are coming on a trip. So for that, we will see class-wise students. How many students are coming? So in class first, how many students are coming on a trip? 33. In class 2, 32. In class 3, 42. In class 4, 50. And in class 5, 53. Now we have to add these for find a total number of children. So 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 0, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. So 0 we will write down and 1 will be carried over. So 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 4, 11. 11 plus 5, 16. 16 plus 5, 21. So how many total number of children are going on a trip? 210. So we will write. So there are total of 210 children going. So in first you will write 210 children. So next, if they get 4 buses, how many children will get seat? So question is this, if they get 4 buses, how many children will get seats? So total number of seats in 4 buses. So first of all we have to find total number of seats in 4 buses. So number of seats in one bus equal to how many? 50. So what we will do? So we want to find in 4 buses how many seats are there. So what we will do? We will multiply 50 multiply by 4. So 4 zeros is 0, 4 5 is 20. So how many seats are there? 200 children will get seats. So how many children will get seats? 200 children will get seats. Will there be any children left without seats? So total number of children, how many are there? 210. And number of children who got seats, how many children got seats? 200. So 210 minus 200 equal to 10 children. So answer, 10 children are left without seats. So 10 children are not having seats. Now next page, page number 24. Waiting for the buses. Saiba jumps out of the line to see if the buses are coming. She shouts loudly, "Hey, I can see them. Run, grab the window seats." Means they want to sit nearby the window seats. We are also, when we are traveling by bus or train, okay, we are also very much interested in sitting nearby the window seats. Then only we can look at outside everything. Yes or no? Yes, like this way the students are also planning. So many children start jumping in excitement. But stop, what is this? These buses are so small. So teacher is telling, okay, stop, what is this? These buses are so small. Now there is an argument. So we told you to bring big buses. Means teacher is telling, So we told you to bring big buses. We did not have enough big buses, so we got many mini buses. Now they are bringing mini buses. So your question is there. Each mini bus can take 35 students. How many students mini bus can take? 35 students. So how many mini buses are needed? So how many mini buses are needed? So total number of students going to trip. How many students are going? 210. So one mini bus take how many students? 35 students. So we have to find required number of mini buses to take 210 students. So how we will find how many mini buses are needed? We will divide 210 divided by 35. So 210 divided by 35. So here we want 35 table. So we are not knowing. So side by we will write 35 ones are 35, 35 twos are 70. This we have to do multiply and you have to write 35 threes are 105, 35 fours are 140, 35 fives are 175, 35 sixes are 210. So in 35 table 210 is coming, 35 sixes are 210. So now we have to subtract 210 minus 210, we will get 0. So how many buses are required? Therefore 6 mini buses are required. So our answer is 6 mini buses. Okay children. Now page number 25. Now the journey begins. So they started their journey. Come on now, get in fast. It's already 9 o'clock. So, sir is telling to children, okay, come on now, take your seats. It's already 9 o'clock happened. As the buses start moving, children singing at the top of their voices. Some look outside to enjoy the view of the green fields and the hills. Hindra, when will we reach Bhopal? So one student, she is asking, when we will reach Bhopal? So Miss Asha, teacher, if we don't stop anywhere, we should reach there in 2 hours. That is around dash o'clock. So we have to find in which time they will reach the Bhopal. So see, now sir is telling already it is now 9 o'clock. So after 2 hours, they will reach Bhopal. So what we will do? We will add 9 o'clock plus 2 o'clock. So how much we will get? 11 o'clock. So in which time they will reach there? They will reach at 11 o'clock. Now, Manjit, other student, is it very far? So, Mr. Bhimsen, he also, sir, it is about 70 kilometer. How many kilometer? 70 kilometer. Ruby, are we going to stop anywhere? Means other girl is asking, okay, anywhere we are going to stop? So, Mr. Rakesh, sir, maybe at Bibetka, about 50 kilometer from here. So the destination of Bhopal is the destination. They are planning to go Bhopal. It is 70 kilometer far, and other girl is asking, "Okay, in middle of this anywhere we will stop." So Mr. Rakesh sir is telling, yes, we will stop at Bibetka. About this is one. This is 50 kilometer from here. So if they go to Bimbetka, they will reach there before 10 o'clock, between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock, or after 11 o'clock. So we have to answer this. So if they go Bimbetka, they will reach there when they will reach before 10 o'clock. Means they are started that trip 9 o'clock. So it is not possible they will reach at 10 o'clock. Okay. So second option is between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. So this one is the correct because they will reach between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Means it is far 50 kilometer far. So they will reach between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Now third option is 11 o'clock. They will reach their destination means Bhopal at 11 o'clock. So it will not correct answer. So correct answer is between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. So as they are talking, Bahadur shouts, "Hey, look at the Narmada." Everyone looks out of windows. Ruby, oh, it's so long and so wide. Let us guess how wide it is. Now next page, page number 26. Now Gopi, 100 meters. No, it is much more. Can't say. So Victoria, it must be more than half a kilometer. But she is telling it must be more than half a kilometer. Now Miss Asha, teacher is there. She is explaining. Look, it is written. Means in nearby bridge, the instructions boards will be kept. So in that instruction board, the bridge is how many meters is long there. That is written. This bridge is 756.82 meters long. So we can guess that the Narmada must be about 500 meters wide at this place. So now this we have to answer the question, was Victoria right? Means Victoria what she told, it must be more than half a kilometer. So she is right or no? See. So was Victoria right? So 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. This all we all are knowing. 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. So half kilometer means 0.5 kilometer means half kilometer equal to 500 meter. Okay, 1000 we will do in 1000 half. So how much we will get? 500. So the bridge is 756.82 meters long. The bridge is how much long? 756.82 meters long. So 756.82 is more than half a kilometer. Half kilometer means 500 meters. So bridge is 756.82. So it is more than a half kilometer. Yes or no? Yes, no. So Victoria is right. So hence Victoria was right. Okay, she is telling that the it is half more than a half kilometer. So yes, hence Victoria was right. Now, sort of. I just can't imagine 500 meters. Now, Miss Asha, teacher, see how bus is about 5 meters long. Sorry, our bus is about 5 meters long. Means they are traveling, that bus is about how many meters long? 5 meters. Imagine how many buses can stand in a line on this bridge. So we have to find that how many buses can stand on this bridge. Um, so what we will do? So bridge is 756.82 meters long and bus is 5 meter. One bus is 5 meter long. So we have to find how many buses can stand in on this bridge. So for this we will divide. So 756.82 divided by 5. So we will write this way. So we will take first digit 7. In 5 table 7 will not come. So we will take 5 ones 5. Smaller number. So 7 minus 5 we will get 2. Now 2 is a smaller number. So we have to carry down this 5 also. So it will become 25. Now in 5 table when 25 will come. 5 5 is 25. Okay, now here we have to subtract. So 25 minus 25 we will get 0. Now we will carry down 6. Now in 5 table 6 will not come. So we will take 5 ones 5. So 6 minus 5 we will get 1. Now in question 756.82 here it is a decimal is there. So what we will do? We will this decimal we will write in quotient. Here we will write. Okay, so decimal we will keep here and this 8 we will carry it down. So it will become 18. In 5 table 18 will come? No. So we will take smaller number 5 3 is 15. So 8 minus 5 we will get 3. 1 minus 1 we will get 0. Now 3 is a smaller number. So we will carry down this 2 also. In 5 table when 32 will come? It will not come. So we will take smaller number 5 6 30. So 6 we will write in quotient and 30 we will write down. So 32 minus 30. So 2 minus 0 2 and 3 minus 3 0. So 2 is here remainder. So here we are calculating how many birds will stand in the bridge. So here 151.36 is there. So bus in counting of bus we can't able to do in a decimal. So we will take nearby 151. So we will write answer about means more than 151 buses can stand in a line on this bridge. Now, have you ever crossed a long bridge? About how many meters long was it? So we have to answer yes, I crossed a long bridge. It was about 756.82 meters long. Now everyone looks down at the river. Mr. Rakesh, sir, the water level now is quite low. They are talking about the Narmada river. It must be about 40 meters below the bridge. How much meter below the bridge? 40 meters. Mr. Asha teacher is telling, but in the rainy season the water had risen. But in rainy season the water will come up. Then it was just about 50 meters below the bridge. It become only 15 meter below the bridge. So we have to find what is the difference between the water level of the Narmada in the rainy season and now. So how we will find? So first we will take difference between the water level of Narmada in rainy season and now. So in before rainy season, the water level of Narmada is 40 meters below the bridge, and after rainy season it become 15 meters below the bridge. So we have to make it subtract. So 40 minus 15. So here we have to subtract. So 0 minus 5 is not possible. So you have to borrow from 4. So this 4 will become 3 and this 0 will become 10. Now 10 minus 5 we will get 5 and 3 minus 1 we will get 2. So our answer is 25 meter. So the difference between the water level of Narmada in the rainy season and now is 25 meters. Now the children discuss about the river for some time. So they are talking about the river for some times. Now the next page number 27. Suddenly the bus stops with a jerk. What happened? It stops. Oh, the petrol pump. Two buses need to be refilled. Means the two buses are required to fill. The buses stand in a line. Children are sticking their neck out to see how diesel is filled in the bus. When in bus we are also wherever we are moving. If the bus stops, so what we will do? We will sticking their necks means we will raise our neck outside of the window and we will see what is happening. So like this way these children also doing. Some children have got down to look more closely and some children are out from the bus and they are watching how they are refilling the bus. So first question, each bus takes about 15 minutes to refill and there are two buses to be refilled. So bus required how many minutes? 15 minutes to refill. Refill means to fill diesel. So they stopped there about dash minutes. So how many minutes they are stopped there? So time taken to refill one bus. So for one bus, how much minutes required to refill? 15 minutes. So how many buses are there? Two buses are there. So to ref, to refill two buses equal to what we will do? 2 multiply by 15. So 2 5s are 10. So 0 we will write down. 1 will be carried over. 2 1s are 2. So 2 plus 1 3. So they required 30 minutes to stop there. Now here conversation is happening between children. Hey, it has such a big tummy. It has already taken 100 liters. So we have to pay 3,500 rupees for the diesel. Look at in the picture and find the price of 1 liter of diesel. Now we have to find the price of 1 liter of diesel. So before that, so they stop there for about 30 minutes, which means they are late by about 30 minutes. Means they have to stop 30 minutes there to refill two buses, and which means they late by, so they are become late also. Okay. So how many minutes they become late? They become late by 30 minutes. Now look in the picture and find the price of 1 liter of diesel. We have to find the price of 1 liter of diesel. So total quantity of diesel filled in each bus, how many quantity of diesel is filled? 100 liters. So you are seeing your liters is written in the picture 100 liter and rupees 3,500. So the cost of 100 liter of diesel equal to rupees 3,500. So hence we have to find 1 liter of diesel equal to how much. So what we will do? We will divide 3,500 divided by 100. So we will write like this way, 3,500 divided by 100. So we have to divide first in 100 table. First we will take 3 digit 350. In 100 table 350 will not come, so we will take 100 3 the 300. 100 table easy is there. 100 ones the 100, 100 2 the 200, 100 3 the 300, 100 4 the 400, like a 10 table. Okay, so we will take 100 3 the 300. Now we have to subtract 0 minus 0 0, 5 minus 0 5, and 3 minus 3 0 will happen. So here 50 will be there, so it is a smaller number, so we have to carry down this 0, so it will become 500. Now in 100 table when 500 will come, yes, 100 5 is 500. So now we have to subtract 500 minus 500, we will get 0. So what is our answer? Therefore, the cost of 1 liter of diesel is rupees 35. What is the cost of 1 liter of diesel? It is 35. Now, as the buses are being refilled, some children go to the toilet near the petrol pump. So, Aman has taken as much time to empty himself as one bus is taking to refill. So your question is there, how much time did Aman take to come out of the toilet? So time taken to refill one bus equal to 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes one bus can refill. So that much time Aman has taken to go for the toilet. So our answer is Aman took 15 minutes to come out of the toilet. Okay children, I hope you all are understood. Okay, thank you.